Hey everyone, welcome back to the Busted Grill Garage. Got Charlie Brown back in the shop tonight, and we're going to be making just a little bit of a cosmetic change to him. Nothing major, but we are going to be discussing some new plans for the truck, kind of a different route of where I want to go with it, kind of different from what I had originally thought. We're also kind of going to be discussing some other projects that we got going on and coming up soon. We got a couple different long-term projects we'll be kind of introducing you to. But anyway, let's jump to the tail end of this thing and get started. So the idea behind today's video, we'll be pulling the back bumper off, and it's just kind of a cosmetic thing for me. I done goofed up when we put the lowering shackles on. I kind of pulled two of the bolts out and got it out of alignment and everything else, so I'm just gonna pull it off there. Not sure about a roll pan just yet, probably not, honestly, but just gonna, for the time being anyway, leave it. Now we do got a couple things gotta get taken care of, just super simple stuff. If you look down in there, there's air shocks. At one point there was air shocks anyway, so we gotta get that loose right here. And then, like I said, there's only one bolt in each side, right there. Those soaking down for a little bit, so hopefully they're working. And it's not really a nut and a bolt on that particular bumper bolt, it's just a bolt and a welded nut, so hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us. So I'm gonna hop under here. I've got a 7/8 ratchet and a 1/2 drive breaker bar. Hopefully we can get something done without tearing too much stuff up. This bolt, I think I've gained redemption with this truck finally. This bolt came out easy enough. So broke it loose with the breaker bar, spun it out with the ratchet. It's just sitting in there now. So I'm gonna hop over to the other side. Hopefully, before I speak too soon, it works just the same as this one did. Might as well get this loose if we can. Definitely spoke too soon with that one. So I've got the bumper pulled off. I went ahead and pulled the trailer wiring harness out of it. Spliced a couple wires back together in the factory harness and got everything tucked back up to where it looks decent. And Truck Nationals, that's the goal. August 30th, in Gainesville, Texas. That's the goal. Classic Truck Nationals with Charlie Brown here. Now, with that being said, we've got some work to do before then. Obviously, we need a windshield. I mean, that kind of goes without saying. But also need exhaust. Exhaust is rotted off of it underneath the cab, and I've kind of got some ideas for that. Originally, I was just going to go stock manifolds, which won't have to change anything at the engine in that case, and just run stock single exhaust back on it. However, I got to looking the other day. I had it running, kind of just getting it up to temperature and checking everything out, and noticed both the exhaust manifolds are cracked. So, got to looking on the internet there. Set of decent headers, half the price of a pair of OEM manifolds. So, I want to put headers on it, and I've heard pain in the butt from everybody I've talked to. So that'll be a fun video. But I'm also kind of wondering if you guys know of a good set of headers. What set of headers fits this thing the best? Because everything that I can figure out, there's not a set of headers that fits it very well at all, or that aren't a pain in the butt to install and take 3 days and piss you off and everything else. So kind of leave it in the comments below. Best quality set of headers for, I don't want to spend $600-700 on a pair of headers. I don't want to do that. But the best set of headers that fits good and isn't a giant pain in the rear to install. And I'm also kind of thinking, we've already lowered the rear 1.5 inches. Thinking we need to cut the altitude just a little bit more. Yeah, front's kind of a pain. Twin I-beams, you got to get drop beams unless you do the whole Crown Vic swap, which we're not doing that. That's out of the question. But probably gonna get a pair of drop I-beams for it and get an actual shackle hanger relocation kit for the rear end and do it the right way. But aside from that, dual exhaust, which is going to be tricky as well because it's a dual tank truck and we're going to have to run both pipes down the passenger side, and well, we'll get there when we get there. But aside from that, I do have a couple other projects in the works, and they're going to be some long-term projects. I've got the instrument cluster to one of them sitting over here, and you may recognize it. You may recognize what it is anyway. What's this out of? You probably already know. I've made Facebook posts in regards to it, but I acquired the other day 67 Fairlane, 2-door hardtop car. It's a Fairlane GT 390 automatic. It doesn't have a drivetrain in it, doesn't have a rear end underneath it, doesn't have a front suspension underneath it. Well, let me take that back. It's got a front suspension underneath it. Someone has robbed the hub bearings off the front of it, so you can't bolt wheels or anything like that to it. Brake components are missing, but that's kind of in the works. I need to get some front end work done to it. That way I can get it off the trailer. I've got a 9-inch to put underneath it. Now I need to get built. I need to get it built and get it put under the car. That way we kind of have a roller and we kind of have something we can work with. But that's coming very soon as well, hopefully. And Dad's got a new project too. Who doesn't love a V8 S10 project? That one's gonna be fun. We're actually gonna be building the motor that I had in Rufus to put in that truck. And that's gonna be a fun little project. Got a little bit of body work to do on it, a little bit of patching to do. So it's gonna be an interesting next few months here on the channel. I hope y'all stick around for it. Hope you're enjoying what you're seeing. I'm getting a little rambly, but I need to get back out here and get some stuff done. Kind of had a bit of a hiatus over the last several months. Life's been crazy busy, but my goal, my New Year's resolution for the year is to get back out here, get some stuff built, go to the racetrack, go to truck shows, go to car shows, just have fun. But I appreciate you guys watching. If you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. Hit that little bell and get your notifications every time I post a new video. I really do appreciate you guys. Like, share, and subscribe. I'll catch you next time.